Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader SP 500. Today is August 19th, 2024. Exciting day. We had a Fibonacci turn date. We got a super moon. We got all kinds of things going on today. I wanted to show you guys our triggers and targets. Relatively new service. You can see all the upside and downside triggers we've had since we began this near that October 2023 low. And you can see the last one here has a potential profit of $19,937.50, and that's in 6 calendar days. Okay, we'll get into that in more depth. We're offering an unbelievable offer of 30% off, or $44 off $144 for every month of the lifetime of your subscription. We've never done anything like that before. Anyway, I'll show you guys how to do that. Type in 44 in the discount code box in a little bit. And also wanted to let you guys know we're doing the Elliott Wave Hub again. Yours truly will be presenting at 2 p.m. Eastern on August 27th. I think there's actually 7 Elliott Wave experts on there, but I'll try to pin that link right there in the comments section below the video here. Okay, so let's get rid of that and get rid of that. And here is the home page. Actually, we go to register and you get this page. Fill out all your information there. There's the triggers and targets. It's relatively new. You type in the discount code of 44 just like that, and there's the 144 price every month, and it magically becomes 100. Okay, fill in all that stuff and get that right there. So I want to show you guys. Let's start with the let's go with the US 10-year. Okay, let me make this a big page. Okay, here we go. We've got wave 1 up here at October of 2023. We got an A down, a B up. We're looking for a C to gain equality with A at 3.501, and so far that low is on 8.5 at I think it was 3.667. I got it written down right there. Okay, so almost done. After that, that will complete wave 2 with a circle on it. There's wave 1. Beginning of that is March of 2020, so that took 3.5 years. Okay, and then we've got an A, B, C down, and once that is complete, it completes wave 2. Then we get wave 3 up way above here, probably around 7%. I'll have to recalculate that. That's old, but that's what we're looking at in the bonds, a 10-year Treasury yield. Okay, we had that trigger right here, which gave us that target right here. Okay, that's it on the US 10-year. Let's look. We haven't looked at gold in a while. I think it's at new all-time highs, if I'm not mistaken. We got a huge chart on gold here we've been doing for a very long time. I don't know if I can squeeze all of that in or not, but I'm going to try to. Okay, here we go. I'll just show you guys. There's the beginning in 2015, 1 up, 2 down. There's 3 up. We're looking at a daily log, daily chart. Okay, then we had an ABC for 4. So we're looking at 5 up. This is 1 of 5. This is 2 of 5. Got a lot of direct hits on here. We're in 3 of 5. You can see our targets there. We went all the way up. There's 3 of 5 targets. We went to the 3.618, 2.618, 1.618, and the 1. And this is old. That 717, because I think we just hit a new high. Let me get that in here. 2509, it looks like. 2510. Yeah, 2510 right there. So it's creeping up on the 1.618. Okay, let's change this here, and we'll make that 2510. And I think it was today. I'll get the pennies in there later. You know, I like to get it right to the 1 penny or 1/100th of a point, and that's 819, isn't it? Yeah, 24. Full moon tonight, super moon. Okay, there we go. We'll put that right here with a little equal sign and fill in the pennies later. Okay, that was our trigger. There's our targets, 3 of 5 targets, as you can see right there. Okay, gold continues up, very bullish trend. I want to show you guys, somebody was asking about the big picture, 30,000 feet. We're looking here at the S&P 500 cash. We're looking at a weekly log chart. There's the wave 3 high in January of 18. Got an expanding triangle. We caught that thing, we called it a expanding triangle right around the B wave high. I think it was early in the pattern, but it played out nicely. The wave E down to complete wave 4 was right at the pandemic low. Then we got a wave 1 up here and a wave 2 down. This is the most bullish count that we've had for a while, and it's the purple count. Within wave 3 we got 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, 5 equals 1 at 50.69. The larger degree wave 3, that's this one here in parentheses, equals 1 at 61.18. So far we're at 56.69. That's the most bullish count that we've had. Okay, that's the bigger picture there. Once you get into the ES, if we can. Okay, let's make this a bigger picture. We can get into those triggers and targets too, because they're so apropos here. All right, so far there's the all-time high on July 16th at 57.21 1/4. We had 5 waves down for A, we had 3 waves up for B, and 5 waves down for C. Today was a very important day because this 5600.75 was sitting there, and without that we could call this 1 down instead of A, 2 up instead of B, and 3 down instead of C. But that count was our alternate count, and it was negated with the move above 5600.75, which was today. So today the smaller degree wave count confirmed our primary wave count, which is this in black. Okay, that ABC is the end of the correction. We expect this third wave, it might break down into a 4 and 5, but to go above the 57.21 high on July 16th, there's where 3 equals 2.618 at 57.96. Right now the market is sitting between where 3 equals 1.618 and 2.618. Doesn't look like a fourth wave correction here any time in the recent history. Okay, that's the hourly on the E-mini futures. And I want to show you guys, I think that's the same hourly there. There's the 10-minute. We'll keep that hourly. I want to show you guys the triggers and targets. Here we are. Okay, the most recent trigger was on 8/13 at 54.32. It went above this high right here, this A wave, it went above this A wave low, which was our trigger. Okay, and you saw our targets back there. They're 57.96. Okay, but so far so good. So this trigger alone has yielded a lot of points, 5,400 to basically over 5,600. So we're looking at a couple hundred points, 19,000 potential profit if you add a contract at each trigger. So far there's only one. We'll see if we can get another trigger here, but you can see the other triggers. This one down here led to 25,000. That's potential points. Again, I want to reiterate, you never get 100% of the move. That's why I'm calling it potential. But that's from low to high. That's the, again, potential profit. But we had one trigger here. I think it's the only one that didn't really work out in the long term. I mean, it worked for a day and it got 885 potential, but I call it failed because after a day it went even higher, so it went above that entry point there. Okay, again, this is an ABC 335 correction, and you can see these other triggers here. Let me make that full page, and let me move this over here. Okay, there we go. So we had these upside triggers here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see they're detailed over here with the points, and the potential profit for all of them is 53,000. That's not bad. At upside we caught, downside we didn't. This upside here. We didn't catch anything until it went above that high, so that was our first trigger, 53.33.50. You can see the three downside triggers here yielded a potential of 29,000 with those 4 triggers there. And this is where it all started. I'll go back to the trading day after the low in October of 23. We got a trigger there, we put it out, and we just watched that thing go, and we go, wait a minute, let's get more triggers. Okay, so again, add a contract there, add a contract at each trigger. Okay, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 41.85 from back here. I just moved it up there so we can keep it in the same picture, if you will. Okay, but that's 5 upside triggers, 108,000 potential profit. You can see each one. Buy a contract, futures contract, buy another one at each trigger. Okay, and that's what you get. You get a pretty good sizable gain there. Okay, so that's our triggers and targets over there. Okay, let's go back here and take a review of the ES again. This was a big day right here. It's a day after the Fibonacci turn date, which was 8/17. I may have that on the S&P daily. Let me look here. And I may not. And I may not. I know where I do have it though. Let's see if I still have that report. No. Bear with me while I look for this here. Nope. And if it's going to be anywhere, we've got some technical indicators here. We'll get out of the way and see if we can find those triggers and targets. Here they are, right here. Okay, let's make this bigger. I'm sorry, these are the Fibonacci turn dates. Okay, so this is turning or spinning, if you will, from that December turn date all the way back there on 12/28. Okay, it's catching highs and lows, highs and lows. This is no orthodox top, no orthodox bottom. It's just where I noticed the market was turning off of these Fibonacci turn dates and the Fibonacci number of days in between. And the next one is 8/17, which was over the weekend, and today is the first trading day afterward. So we'll see. Will this make a high here? You know, not a long term, but a short term high before it turns down and we get into the next turn date. And as these are subsequently longer and longer in time, these turn dates get further and further away from each other. So we've got plenty of Fibonacci time spirals, if you will. So we'll see how that works out. So far that's the high, but as you know, we're looking for this thing to go higher after this 5600.75 high was taken out today. Okay, or maybe it was even Friday, but that's what we're looking at there. That's a good picture of what's going on from that all-time high to where we are right now. Where we are right now is 56.31 3/4 on 8/19, and it's been up and up and up. I can show you guys one more thing. The daily, look at all those black bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we'll see how that keeps going. Looks like a third wave, doesn't it? And that's how we have it labeled, 1, 2, 3. Threes are strong and powerful, and this one is no exception. So we'll see if it gets to the 2.618 before 4 comes into play, or if we get 4 first and then a move to new all-time highs. Okay, that's it for today. You guys watch out for that super moon out there, and until next time, take care, everyone.